EA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. And let's see what he can do here today. Bit untidy, wasn't it? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Nicely holed. And for par.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Currently 1 under for the round. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied for 5th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
That's a bit out of shape. Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Pretty good shot there.
And here we are with the third shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. That's frustrating. And that's all she wrote. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, this par 3 5th really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
If it's up, it could be in. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 4, 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. 7 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, right by the hole. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 4-iron here. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 2 shots behind. Atta boy, good shot. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The 8th is a short par 4 measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
And it looks like this one's coming straight off the cart path. An opportunity for a birdie here. Looks good off the blade. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
That's a little untidy. Henny, how's that ball lying?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Putting for birdie here. Just didn't drop. Job done. Let's head to the next. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And that will move him to 6 under par. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
That's a good-looking shot there. And he's down there. You got to read.
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well played.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Bit quick in the stroke. That looked pulled. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in two that is surrounded by water on the front and two deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last four holes by knocking it on in two.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it. Oh, you know you want to.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par three. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
He sits in first position. Now on the tee of a long par four.
16 is a wonderful par four, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those three bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid four here. Nothing worse.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in top spot. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. 11 feet left to the hole. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
I think he gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Now at 11 under for the day. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Oh, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And here we are with the third shot.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Playing their fourth shot. Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that signs off on today's round. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Go on, get in the hole. Super shot that.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Left yourself an opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies. Looking better.
That was a gallant attempt. That's a solid par. Now at 11 under for the event. Here we are at the third. Quality shot, that one. Getting ready to play their third. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
And here we are with the third shot. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh. And that puddle drop. Well done. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, so close. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to face a par 4.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. That's nicely done.
Nicely done.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Now, great rhythm on that swing. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. This one's a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Should find the green. Well played. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Now 4 shots up after that hole. This hole is a par 4. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Time for the second shot at the 12th. This one looks like it's going left. That got a little out of control, I think.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Great shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Solid little par putt here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we have a par 5. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. From around 220 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Better bring their binoculars. Going to have a hard time seeing the hole from there.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. That's frustrating. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. That's a pretty handy shot. Wow, what a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Handy effort, that one. A putt here to move to 16 under par. Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Second shot here on the 17th. Going with the 4-iron here. And now you just got to pray for good luck, because that one's heading towards the sand. This next one from the beach. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. A birdie putt awaits.
Better than most.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. And tee shot looks pretty good. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Going for less club here.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Bit too heavy-handed there. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Yeah, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
A long par 4 this hole.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Setting up in the first cut. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this is lovely. Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival, Brooke Henderson.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Time to face a par 4 now.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Time for the second shot into the third. Lining up the birdie putt here. Hey, that's a chance. And down it goes.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And now that finds him in first place. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's headed right, Rich. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Looking good.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Club up. I like this play.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Might get caught up in the brush here. That's an awful error. Second shot here on the 8th. Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This for par.
This hole is a par 3.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Outstanding shot. High quality. This one's for birdie. This one's tracking. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Oh, caught up in some branches. Oh, well played. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Breeze straight into him.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-wood. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Yeah, fair effort. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Playing within their comfort zone there. Setting up here with a very long putt. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. That got caught up in a few of the branches.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Eight feet to the cup. Ooh. This one for bogey. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. And here we are with the third shot. Yeah, that one will play. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And you'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last. Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Here we are in front of a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
He has this putt to save his par. That's frustrating. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. This one should find the rough. It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. was wonderfully done. Putting for birdie. Nice judge's speed. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And that's 8 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing from 110 yards out.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, so close. That's just about 3 feet away. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Now, round 3 is in the books, and that is the top spot on the leaderboard that they possess. That's better than most.
Well, you like to think so. You always want to be in the lead, but with 1 round to go, you got a host of players trying to chase down this leader.
Well, another great day of action. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
They've chosen to club down here. He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
A par putt awaits. He's currently sitting in first place. This hole here is a par 4. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the 3rd. Oh, well done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Not bad. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a super shot. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. We have a par 3 on this one.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
From around 140 yards here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's staring down 23 feet here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Opting for the 4-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That's disappointing. Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. This one needs to kick left. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
That's a touch of class.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yes, but if they start thinking about it, that's where the danger happens. They have to keep their head down and keep playing on the front foot if they want to see this thing home.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Ooh, right by the hole. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here at the 11th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ouch, that hurts. A par putt on the table. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich. Good shot there, Beamer. Well, that's a handy shot. Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. He sits in first position. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. That was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Still in the lead now after that hole. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's well played. Pin high. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Good sounding strike, that one. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well struck. Time for the 2nd shot at the 17th. Going with the 5-wood. Not a bad play, that one. And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That's tiny. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. And not only won that, they won the war.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.